so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. Verified information. Following our spokesperson, Master Simon, on daily basis on Twitter, getting the right words to say and saying it to the Biafran people by more explanations. Every one of you that was in the broadcast yesterday, pay attention to every instruction that we were given. Every instruction you were given in that broadcast, pay attention to it and do not allow anybody to deceive you. Because whatever you're responsible, don't blame anybody. Don't say Mr. B or Mr. A deceived me. No. Whatever thing you do, you will be held responsible. Nobody will blame you. You blame yourself. That is why every Biafran all over the world, wherever you are, I say it and I say it again. Stand firm and stand strong. Don't allow somebody to take away your crown. The day of reckoning is fast coming. The day of reckoning is fast approaching. Do not allow anybody anywhere to overcome the enemy. They have destroyed all the attacks of the enemy. They have lost all their stronghold. All their propaganda and blackmail, we have stood against them. And today, here are we making progress. Here are we making great progress to walk into Biafra, and you want to allow yourself to be deceived. You want to allow yourself to be deceived. I'm sorry for you. It is painful. My desire is that every Biafran should follow us and walk into Biafra land. That is my desire. It is my utmost desire that every Biafran will be alive to walk into Biafra land. And I pray in the name of Chukwu that definitely we are going to see Biafra together. That promised land, flowing with milk and honey, we are going to get into it. In a very short while, we are going to be wherever you are. Pay attention. If you're a member of Autopilot, follow all the autopiloted platforms. Follow all the autopiloted media warriors. They are not hiding. You know every one of us who is on Autopilot media. Follow Master Manepa on his Twitter handle on daily basis. Get information because information is key. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Do not allow anyone to distract you. Do not allow anyone to be a hindrance to your success. Do not allow anyone to stand against your movement. Be steadfast and strong. The clock is ticking. We are almost close to Biafra. Very, very close. So why must you allow yourself to be used? Why must you allow your crown to fall away from your head? If you lose your seat, you can't get it back. In this struggle that we're in, if you lose your seat, you can never get it back. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how connected you think you are. It doesn't matter how intelligent you think you are. Once you lose your seat, you don't get it back because there are so many people looking for that opportunity. The grace you have today, so many people are praying to have the same grace. And Chukwu Okikabiyama is willing and ready to use anybody that made himself available. Make yourself available. Chukwu Okikabiyama will use you to touch life. He will use you to reach everyone. He will use you to do strong things. That is why it is very important that we pay attention. That is why it is very important that we do the needful at all times. That is why it is very important that we don't lose our guard. Because in this generation, whether they like it or not, Biafra will come. And when Biafra has come, every one of us will have a reason to glorify Chukwu Okabia, and we have a story to tell. The Biafran story will not be told in a haste. If you want your name to be written in gold, this is the time. If you want your name to be written in gold in this struggle, this is the time. Because for every single thing that happens or transpires, Chukwu Okabia is aware. For everything that happens, he is aware, and he permits it. Without the permission of Chukwu Okabia, it will never happen. It will not. Biafra is a spirit. Just as everybody have to say. They say Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit. But when the spiritual things of Biafra is unfolding, the people, the same people that tell that Biafra is a spirit, cannot be able to interpret it. They cannot be able to withhold it. They cannot be able to stand it, and they begin to fall apart. They begin to fall apart. We're in a time where you can be able, the greatest place and platform you can be today is the autopiloted platforms. Every autopiloted platform and their media. All this jumping from one WhatsApp group to the other, it's not going to help you. You have seen it, our spokesperson, Marepa, he said he doesn't support any of such gatherings. And I agree with him. Most of the time, all those groups are where people gossip and say unnecessary things that doesn't help me. People wake up from their sleep and they form groups and all that. Before you know it, they begin to feel relevant. And what happened next is what you can't imagine. We must be disciplined. Mazen Kano also stated about the importance of being disciplined in this very struggle. Very, very important. If we must make a headway, we must be disciplined. And we must be truthful. Let your yes be yes and let your no be no. Don't run faster than your shoulder. Focus on your area of jurisdiction. If you focus on the area of jurisdiction, then you have no problem with anybody. You will not. You will not have problem with anybody. Whatever you want, you're going to get it. Our freedom is coming. Coming with the speed of light. Take it or leave it. Believe it or don't believe it, it's going to change it. It can't change anything. Whether you don't believe it, it will not change the fact that Biafra is coming. And it's going to come in a way that is unimaginable. Why some people are still looking for war? You might be there waiting for war and you see Biafra come. From everything that's happening today, you see that Chukwu Okabia have his way of propelling what he wants to do. He has his own way. Even when we humans have our way too, we have our own way. We have our expectations and we pursue our expectations in our own way. But that doesn't change anything. It doesn't mean that Chukwu Okabia will not still be Chukwu Okabia. He will still be God. His own plan will still prevail. His grace will always be sufficient. All you have to do is to make yourself available. If you make yourself available, you will be used by Chukwu Okabia. But if you don't make yourself available, you got yourself to blame. You don't blame anybody for your failures. Don't blame anybody for your mistake. Don't blame anybody for your betrayal. Whatever seed you sow, you are going to reap. That is the truth of life. The seed you sow is what you're going to reap. You cannot sow yam and reap cassava. You cannot sow cocoyam and reap beans. No. That seed you sow is what you're going to reap. That is why you must be very careful the seed you are sowing. You must be very careful who you listen to. You must be very careful where you go and how you go about it. May Chukwu Okabia give us the grace to continue to stand firm and continue to do that which is right. We shall overcome. We shall defeat them, no matter how they try. We will overcome them and we shall defeat them. My brother Solomon, you're there. I think your network is giving a hell of a problem today. I think your network is not allowing you to come in. Can you hear me, bro Solomon? Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon from here.
You're welcome. Your network network is battling you badly.
Honestly, that is what we are facing here. But nevertheless, we'll go on with the program. Yes, I'm hearing you.
You're welcome.
I thank you for Thank you once again. You know, for some time I'm not around. You know,
Understood.
I just run out of my data, and I have to go and look for money and work hard to make sure say I come up again. Even I failed to listen to our spokesperson yesterday's program, so I wasn't. I don't have data to come up, so I will watch the repeat broadcast. So
Yeah.
concerning what you are saying, hearing what you are saying, honestly, days of reckoning is coming, and it is very, very important. It is very, very important in our struggle, because a lot of things have gone wrong. I know some of my colleagues, in fact, I'll call it colleagues or brothers, that when our leader was around, we used to shout, "Nnamdi is our savior," every damn thing. To my greatest surprise, when I see the young man now is mocking me. I was laughing with myself. What? Simon Ekpa, have you brought his soldier? You know, that kind of a thing. He was talking nonsense. I said, hey, but you will call his for his head, call his for your arrest, even write to the Finland government, and they still nowhere. Still find say he's still looking for Simon Ekpa. What is he done? What is the crime? Tell me the reason why we are looking for him. No, the young man was talking nonsense. And when I come left him and go my house, and I sit down, a spirit ministered to me, say, you see all these people that we are seeing today, although they are wolves in midst of sheep, we are in sheep club, but they are wolves. Now things have happened. Now we now see the people that are shouting, we will get Biafra, Nnamdi is our savior. You now see the kind of people that is around you. So the thing honestly, it makes me weak somehow, because I'm a human being. When you see someone that you do not believe that he can behave or backslide or even betray you, now do such a thing, my brother, it takes the grace of Chukwuka for you to recover from the shock. Honestly, that most of us that are alive today still pushing this struggle forward. If they told us that it was inner circle, the people that are within our leader are the people that recognize and do this thing that we are seeing today, many of us will not believe it. But it happened for a reason. So, Okwadike of Ibuku, former governor of Anambra State, being the elders, they are useless elders of a thing. Up to now, I've not heard his voice. I've not said anything. After all those nonsense and shout and talk nonsense finish, now that their eggs are breaking finish, he's not saying anything again. He's no longer coming on social media again, addressing the Igbo elders and nonsense. Now, the people that have voted the obedience are paying the price all over Nigeria. Their goods are perishing, and nobody's saying anything. Until when our spokesperson now give instruction on what to do again, everybody wake up from sleep. You see, that is the day of reckoning. Most of them are now receiving it somehow, but they didn't believe. They thought that maybe it's just a political crisis and a political chaos. Maybe later on it will stop. This is one of the reckoning that we are talking about. It might come to you for you to die. It might come to the person to lose his business. It might come to that person to lose one of his precious things or the other. Reckoning has many ways to come, but it's reckoning. Yeah. But one thing is there, and the person that passing that through understand that this is my fault and the one that caused this thing. This is what I deserve for not joining my people or betraying my people. Can he understand? Because that's one of the major things that will happen to a foolish person. When someone is suffering, he doesn't know the reason why he's suffering. That person cannot survive from that suffering. But once someone knows the reason why he will suffer, he will look for amendment, he will look for a way to make peace, to get away from that suffering. So it's obvious, my brother. They attack us, call us all sorts of names. Now everybody have seen it. That if not to go care them who brings Simon, I don't know what will be our fate. I don't know what could be the fate of our leader. Now our leader is complaining about health. How the health is disturbing her. And nobody is saying anything among all of them and the elders of Ndigbo and the nonsense. Nobody said anything. They are not saying anything. They look like they have deaf ear. Until when we start to do another thing again, honestly, my brother, I will say something or my own opinion. If we can start hastening up in a way that nobody will understand what is happening. Continue like that. Maka ndị na-enyocha ka ama na onwe ndị na-enyocha ka ọ bụ na nwere enwe ka ga na-esi erugharị okwu ma ihe ụfọdụ. o nwere ndị ekwesịrị ịnọzi nso na nwezi ndị ekwesịrị ịnọ na anọgoro anọ na ndụ anyị ha n'ofu ebe ndị anyị enyezi anyị agba ama agwazi anyị otu ihe si wee mee enwe ike wee na-arụ ọrụ bikos ọ bụ na ndị dị otu a na ọ bụ na ebido pịaba ụtarị mmanwụ ama nabanye na isi ajụtụ ha oyi ọ na-ese isi ajụtụ ha oyi bikos ihe a bụ ihe mmụọ na-eme ihe a bụ ihe m na-ene anya ka o bido na-eme o nwere ndị ekwesịrị ka ewepụta a na-apịa ha ụtarị mmanwụ efride na ha nwee ike na-agwa anyị otu ihe si wee mee a na-agwagasị anyị dị ihe ebe like mgbe ahụ na-agba abịa onwe mgbe a ga-abịa ebe ịgba ọgwụ onwe ya abịa ejide na onye ahụ na-atụzi aka ebe dịgasịrị ụmụ ọgwụ ndị ụfọdụ eji ebe a na-ewepụta ife ihe a na-eme a na-enwe isi onye na-ene anya this lekọn ọ dị important ọ na-esiri I like this topic ibu bịa ọ dị important it must come because enwe ndị kwesịrị receive ya o nwere ndị detain made for so that ka ndị na-agakwa n'ihu n'anya fụ ihe mere ndị na-achịghara azụ ka ha nwee obi kọntinu na-aga n'ihu ka ha hapụ ịnachighị azụ ka na ịnwakwa nwa nachighị azụ n'ọkwa otu a ka ọ ga-adị ndị ahụ nachighị azụ so ihe dị ebe ahụ my brother o wutere na m ege ha wa spokesperson yesterday ka ọ sọ otu ihe si wee dịrị but I thank God na adịgo more buoyant than before so I'll be following up pending when I will recharge myself again because ịma na ebe anyị nọ n'ọkụ mmụọ everything now cashless. For you to see money to eat tonight is a problem. You no go but you no go fit access it. You get bank again, go all those things is problem. So and I would night the need for us to go home. How they believe when a Nigerian, how many people be by now garden. So the day of reckoning is very important in our life. What here name here so that Kamal the foreigner. Not when he had them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate that. It is very important why we are telling Biafrans all this word is for them to be able to wake up and know that it can never be business as usual. It will no longer be business as usual. A lot of things is happening. A lot of things is going on right, left, and center. So many things are happening. So every Biafran all over the world, wherever you are, you need to wake up, stand up, and stand strong. Do not allow anybody to distract you. Do not allow anybody to confuse you. Do not allow anybody to take away your crown. The time of reckoning has come. When you watched that broadcast yesterday, you saw the broadcast of Master Samuel. He gave so many instructions and gave us so many informations. Every instruction he has given, please keep it to heart. Don't get yourself into trouble. Keep it to heart. We are going home. No matter what the enemy says, no matter what they do, no matter their propaganda and blackmail, we are going home. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Because we are standing on the right path. Because we made our way right. Because we are consistent. Because we have the grace on us. We are going to overcome. Don't allow anybody to blackmail you. Don't allow anybody to use their propaganda to confuse you. Do not allow anybody to stand as a hindrance for you. We are going to overcome very, very soon. Very, very soon. We are almost at the end point. I don't see no reason why somebody who has been able to fight up the very point in time should give up. If you give up now on your own, and you are going to regret it, man who you listen to, mind the angle you go to. Be focused on your freedom and continue to demand for your freedom. Continue to demand for the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Our supreme leader, today you can see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention and they refuse to release him against every order that was given. And he's not feeling well. The head of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not well. He has sent a message we should talk about his health. And that is where you see the wickedness of man. All these people who are parading themselves as lawmakers in Biafra land, as politicians, they could not be able to make a statement for the leader of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They couldn't. How I wish people keyed in and listen to what Mazen Samuel have been saying from the onset. If we have followed all those strategies by now, things would have been a different way. It would have been a different way. But in everything, we give thanks to Chukwu. He knows why what happens, happens. So I thank everybody who has joined me on this very short broadcast. Thank you for being there. I cannot be able to continue to broadcast due to some issues I have to take care of now. I'm going to be back again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. We're going to continue from where we stopped. But I want to give you a word of advice. Be very careful who you listen to. Mind the platform you go to. The only basic place you have to get your information from is from the autopiloted platform. We know whom they are. Our autopilot media, our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, go to his social media handle and follow him. Go to Twitter. Follow him on Twitter and retweet every tweet he has tweeted. That is what to do. Information is key. With information, you have nothing to worry about. But if you don't have the information, you have a lot to worry about. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every Biafran, protect every Oduduwan, protect every Middle Beltan. May Chukwu Okike Abiama protect and guide every single one of us who has dedicated their life to set their people free. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect the ESN, guide and protect our men on the ground, all the forces that are fighting for Biafra. May they be protected. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect all our media warriors. Guide and protect the Umuada. Guide and protect our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, wherever he is. We cover him with the presence of Chukwu Okike Abiama. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiama will commit him. He will be safe and sound. And very soon, he's going to join us. Whatever illness in his body, whatever contamination in his body, may Chukwu Okike Abiama send doctors spiritually to continue to minister to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu so that he can regain his health and healing. May Chukwu Okike Abiama be our guide, be our protector, be our savior, be our all and all. Wherever every Biafran are, every one of us will be alive to walk into Biafra and raise the flag. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. And remember, stay safe.